Hello everyone, I'm Ellen Johnson, the nutritional counselor for Nova Vita, and today I'm going to tell you about Nova Vita nutraceuticals, particularly our new cleanse line. As you know, cleanses are really popular these days, and there are so many of them out there to choose from. The major goal of this video is to explain why our cleanse is not just a passing trend or a fad. I mean, if you Google dietary cleanse, you will literally get over 20 million results that pop up, which is very confusing to those that like the idea of a reset for their patients, but don't know the right way to implement it. And other than the idea of helping your patients lose a few pounds, it's sometimes hard to define what the real end goal is. So let's talk about the idea of a cleanse and why they're so popular. The goal of a full body cleanse is a way to rid your body of unnecessary toxins and to give it an overall reset. And while the body has natural means of doing this through the liver and urine and sweat, the goal is to speed up the process and further help the liver to neutralize toxins and just release them from the body. And there is a difference between a cleanse and a detox, although the terms are often used interchangeably. While a detox eliminates unhealthy foods from your diet and requires you to eat certain foods with detoxifying properties, a cleanse not only eliminates the unhealthy foods, but concentrates on eating whole, healthy foods to give your palate and eating habits the reset that you're aiming for. So, in most of the cleanse protocols that I have seen, or that maybe you've tried or look into, they really focus on ridding the body of things that are causing harm. So if you look up the definition of cleanse in the dictionary or on Google, it says to make something thoroughly clean. Although that sounds really simple in theory, if you're cleansing your car or your laundry, it would be easy, but it is much more complex in the body. That is why Nova Vita is different. We are more focused on what will be going into the body and the ripple effects that it has on overall health than what is coming out of your body. That's why our cleanse is based on the science of cell division or mitosis. Shockingly, there are not a ton of peer-reviewed studies on exactly how nutrition plays a role in cell division. But what we do know is that nutrients are the substances found in food which drive pretty much all biological activity. And they're essential for the human body. They're categorized as proteins, fats, carbohydrates, vitamins, and minerals, and they are the building block for every single part of the body, including muscle, bone, teeth, blood. They produce energy. They keep the body in good working order. So it only makes sense to focus on gaining and then maintaining the healthiest cells possible. There are between 50 and 75 trillion cells in the human body, and each type of cell has its own lifespan. Red blood cells live for about 4 months, while white blood cells live on average more than a year. Skin cells live about 2 or 3 weeks. Colon cells have it really rough. They die off after about 4 days. And so to us, looking at how to rebuild healthy cells seems like a better way to get overall function in a cleanse. So the nutrients present in the cell absolutely affect cell division. Certain nutrients, such as vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, are able to neutralize some chemicals in the body that cause cells to mutate and divide. So healthy nutrients obtained from consuming fruits and vegetables help to ensure the cells remain healthy, and therefore the cell division produces healthy cells. Exposure to toxic chemicals can cause cell mutation, and when cells mutate and then divide, the results are multiple mutated and damaged cells. Mutated cells are the cause of illness and disease, and stress also affects cell division. Research shows that extreme stress levels can actually damage cells in the human body. If these cells are damaged yet still undergo cell division, then the new cells will also be damaged, which can cause cancer and other diseases. Everyone should be working towards a healthy immune system, and there's no question that immune system fundamentally is influenced by overall health, and a balanced diet has the biggest influence. The Nova Vita cleanse is not so much a cleanse as it is a refeeding process that will give the body all of the nutrients that it needs to thrive and to produce new healthy cells. as well as mitigate the damage of existing cells. And because the body will have the key components needed to improve overall function, and affecting an effective cleansing is actually the byproduct of the cleanse. Every supplement has been formulated with the optimal mix of nutrients to provide sustenance to the body and also encourage healing. The goal of this cleanse is to improve digestive health by removing processed foods, reducing bloating and constipation, focusing on easy to digest foods, and the supportive supplements that are taken during the cleanse help to remove the toxins and the ones that are hindering liver function and the digestive process as a whole. The cleanse will help gain control over cravings. Cravings are more than a mind over matter situation. They can mean a hormonal imbalance. The cleanse includes plenty of fluids, which can flush out the unhealthy food cravings and help to break the addiction to those foods. Liquids fill you up, and helping to curb hunger and subdue cravings, along with the help of the Nova Vita appetite suppressant, will help with the time that is spent away from the processed foods. The body will start to instead crave the healthy, wholesome options you replace them with in the diet. The cleanse can affect energy. When your liver is working correctly, you will have increased levels of energy, but if it becomes overworked with breaking down too many toxins, that's when the body starts to feel sluggish. So digestion alone uses quite a bit of that energy, sometimes more than 50 hours. Removing stored toxins, you can free up some of your body's energy, leaving you feeling more energized and refreshed. And with the state of our current world, there is so much that can be gained from also looking into improving mental and emotional health. Studies show that the hormone cortisol is released when we're stressed, which decreases liver function. Cleansing can help to regulate cortisol levels. Processed foods like sugar and alcohol and caffeine contribute to adrenal fatigue, so eliminating these from daily intake gives the adrenal glands a refresh. Healthy adrenal glands can help to make better coping decisions with stress and avoid the feeling of anxiety or being overwhelmed. And also, toxins can cause you to develop poor sleeping patterns and thus feel lethargic, which can also affect your mood. That is why our cleanse also has a sleep supplement, which is something that we haven't seen before. There was so much research that went into developing this cleanse. We are super excited for you to maximize the effectiveness of all the other protocols that you offer in your clinic by starting all of your patients off with a clean slate and with their bodies just better equipped to heal. Please reach out to us with any questions you may have, and we look forward to you learning more about the specific supplements included in the cleanse in the upcoming videos. Thanks so much for taking the time to listen.